Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Syafiradini binti Mama Syafi from MBA 111 4E. Today I will act as a public relations for Yayasan Jantung Malaysia. Okay, next I will explain about background of Yayasan Jantung Malaysia, or we can call it as the Heart Foundation of Malaysia. It's a non-profit, non-governmental organization specifically for public education about heart and circulatory disease. We also being funded almost entirely by public support or from our well-intentioned community. In addition, we also receive some limited government cooperation for accrediting projects. The foundation health message is a direct and effective: eat healthy, exercise, be smoke-free, and check your blood pressure regularly, and others. The Heart Foundation of Malaysia always do an event about World Heart Day celebration on 29 September every year, but as a public relation, I need to define the problem about this event. One of the problems I found from this event is there are so many youngest and oldest people nowadays had a heart attack, obesity, always eat fast food, and rarely exercise because of they busy for study and working. So that's why Yayasan Jantung Malaysia always do World Heart Day to encourage and help them to be healthy. Identify the objective. First is to drive action to educate people by controlling risk factors such as tobacco use, unhealthy diet, and physical inactivity. Second is to raise awareness about the heart disease and its preventive measure to manage cardiovascular disease. And lastly is to improve cardiovascular health and quality of life through prevention, detection, and treatment of risk factors for heart attack and stroke. Besides that, also we identify the audience of public. World Heart Day celebration is more focused on external, which is public. People we don't even care age, gender, occupation, and others. This is because this program to make people realize and care about their health, since there are so many people who working or study and are really to exercise for every week in their life. The fourth thing is I would explain about media selection. Yayasan Jantung Malaysia speak about event World Heart Day by using media like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to encourage many people to join and support this event. For number 5, I'm going to talk about the budget. Channel 9.0 had collected fund around 31,580 ringgit. From this fund, spent 5,000 of the cost food and beverage. This is because there is a competition of making a healthy dessert during this event. Besides that, we also hired Zumba and Tai Chi coach and had spent money for RM 1,500 for 1 hour and 30 minutes for every session. Furthermore, Yayasan Jantung Malaysia had prepared gift as souvenirs for every people join this event. It also cost almost 500. They still had balance around 29,080 ringgit. That the money we use for charity to people who are poor and had a heart disease so serious. As for number 6, we're going to talk about schedule. The first phase is to find money or fund around RM 31,580 ringgit for events of the World Heart Day. The second phase is preparation for World Heart Day by making a program for people who join the event. The third phase is to run the events of World Heart Day on 29 September 2022. I'm going to talk about evolution. Evaluation for the World Heart Day events on 29 September is successful by use funds around RM 31,580 ringgit. One of my experiences that I gained from Channel 9.0 is fundraising its islands to do business with people by selling products to people. My sweet memories during Channel 9.0 is I got to know people other than my class, even we are from the same faculty. My bitter memories during Channel 9.0 is when I see the animals from chicken shelter are being abused from previous owners. There are some cats and dogs have serious injuries, and it made me sad to see them for being sick. Channel 9.0 has taught me to appreciate animals as human beings and not abuse animals just because they don't have the sense to think. This is because animals also created by God and should be cared for and loved by us.